Inside is a 2016 game developed by Playdead Studios, who 6 years prior to that had released a game called Limbo. Inside's essentially a puzzle platformer style game that's more of a side scroller, but the game starts you off and you're essentially being hunted by grown men with shotguns ready to shoot a hole in your head, and it's absolutely freaking crazy. You literally have dogs that will run and hunt you down, and you just have to keep running, trying to find safety in any like warehouse or even underwater. Sometimes, just anywhere that you can find safety, you just have to find it. Remember when this game came out back even in 2016? It was very highly critically acclaimed. I had picked it up for a little bit and then just didn't get around to ever really getting into the game or even completing it. Now that I'm about 2.5 hours in, there's so much to this game that's absolutely crazy. First of all, the messed up part about this game is that yes, you're playing a kid and you will be drowned, you'll be mauled by dogs, you'll be shot up, you'll climb barbed wire fences, and essentially there's moments where you're being hunted down by a pack of dogs and you have to sit there and try to pull boards off of the next room, and you climb over the fence to the other side. You have the dogs go over there, you climb over the other side, pull off another board, hop back up on the fence, and then let the dogs kind of keep running around until you can pull off enough boards to get into the next room. I love the quick, frantic nature of a game like Inside. It forces me to really think quick on my feet, as well as I love the puzzles in this game. They're not overly difficult. Essentially, there's like this weird helmet type thing where if you get attached to it, you basically control these, I guess, brainless zombies, and you kind of use them to complete different puzzles, and it's just overall it's a really fun, interesting game. The game's also backed by an incredible soundtrack composed by Martin Stig Anderson, who has also previously done the Limbo soundtrack as well. Color grading absolutely sets the tone for this game, and it makes you feel even more cautious, I guess, in a way, and also kind of brings a horror element because of the color grading used in here. The added color of red, and as well as like light blues and greens, not very bright greens, kind of set it apart from Limbo. And I absolutely had a lot of fun playing this game. I love puzzle platforming style games, so this was no different. I enjoyed it from the time that we started the game to about the halfway mark. I think that we're at with 2.5 hours in, and I still absolutely love it. Once even when you can get like a submarine and kind of use like this bashing motion that you can with the submarine to bash like holes into the floor to get through to the next area. There's a lot of simplicity but also complexity at the same time. A game that doesn't have voice acting, it sure does tell a damn great story, and you just feel connected with this kid who's clearly caught up in something that is extremely horrible, and you're just trying to help him escape by any means possible. One of the other things I wanted to quick go back to was the use of this helmet that essentially allows you to move these people and to complete puzzles. There's one in here where you have to essentially find 20 of them. And I remember when I played this game back even in 2016, one of the things I got frustrated by was just I felt like the puzzles were a little bit too difficult, but when you really just kind of sit back, kind of look at the environment around you, kind of do a little bit of exploring, it seems all relatively self-explanatory. Even when trying to find the 20 guys or so to end up on this platform, so this door opens and you can move into the next area, it seemed relatively simple once I did finally get around to completing it. But inside itself, it's just an experience. It's a hell of a great experience. I'm hoping that Playdead Studios is working on something, especially since this game came out in 2016, and I would love to see another great game from this development team. and hopefully we get it soon. But so far, after my first impression, I'm gonna give Inside a 4.25 out of 5. I think it's an absolutely great experience. I think you will have a lot of fun with it, especially if you're into puzzle games or platforming style games. This game is definitely memorable, and it might leave some people with nightmares, so you always have that as well. We want to hear from you. Have you played Inside? If you have, let us know in the comments down below. Also down below, you'll find a link to me and my brother Rocky's other socials, as well as links to our other channels, including movie sessions. We have Smokin sessions, our main channel, and we have other content as well that all are in a similar vein of gaming sessions that I think you'll absolutely thoroughly enjoy. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, don't forget to hit subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell for notifications. And thank you so much for watching and or listening to this video, and we will see you all in the next gaming sessions.